Have you ever wondered what secrets an old woman might take with her to the grave? My grandmother carried one hidden not in her words, but under her bed. For years, no one was allowed to look there. Not the maid, not my mother, not even me. And when I finally found the courage to see for myself, I discovered a bundle of letters tied with a red ribbon. Letters not written to my grandfather, but to the man she once loved and could never forget. Have you ever wondered what secrets an old woman might take with her to the grave? My grandmother carried one hidden not in her words, but under her bed. For years, no one was allowed to look there. Not the maid, not my mother, not even me. And when I finally found the courage to see for myself, I discovered a bundle of letters tied with a red ribbon. Letters not written to my grandfather, but to the man she once loved and could never forget. My grandmother was a quiet woman. She spoke little, but her silence was never cold. She had a warmth in her hands, in the way she tucked a blanket over me at night, in the way she placed extra sweets on my plate, though she never said, "I love you," but there was always something about her that felt unfinished, like a melody cut in half. And then I found the letters. The first one was written when she was very young, maybe just after her engagement had been broken. My dearest, I do not know if you will ever read this. Today they told me you are no longer mine. They said I must marry the man chosen for me. I cried until my eyes refused to give me more tears. They told me to forget you, but how can I forget the boy who carved my name into the mango tree by the river? How can I erase the laughter we shared under the stars? No, I will not forget. I will write to you, even if you never see these words, because it is the only way I can still be yours. I remember clutching the paper, my heart aching for her. She had loved once with all her soul, and the world had taken it from her. The second letter I opened was written years later, after she had children. Beloved, today my daughter took her first steps. She wobbled across the floor and fell into my arms, and in that moment, I thought of you. I thought of how you once said you dreamed of a home filled with children's laughter. It breaks my heart that you cannot see this. I laugh with them, I sing to them, but in my heart, I imagine you here, smiling with me. Forgive me for carrying you in a life where you do not belong, but I cannot set you down. You live with me in silence every day, even in her marriage, even as a mother. She still wrote to him. Yet, what surprised me was the tenderness in her words. She never wrote with bitterness. She gave her family love, while also secretly giving him her heart. The last letter I found was written much later, the handwriting shaky, uneven. My dearest, the doctor says my days are shortening. My body is tired, but my heart, it still beats for you. I wonder, after all these years, if you remember me. Perhaps you married too. Perhaps you forgot, but I never did. I spoke your name only in my prayers, so no one would hear. They remember me as a quiet woman, but if silence could speak, they would know I was loud with love for you all my life. By then, tears blurred my eyes. But as I turned over the last few letters, something happened that I did not expect. One envelope was different. It was not yellowed like the others. The paper was newer. My hands trembled as I opened it, and inside was not my grandmother's handwriting, but someone else's. It was his. Beloved, I do not know if this letter will ever reach you. I heard of your marriage years ago, and though my heart broke, I prayed for your happiness. I never married. No one could take your place. Once, when I passed through your town, I saw you from afar, holding a child in your arms. I wanted to run to you, to call your name, but I knew I had no right. Still, I never stopped loving you. If there is another life after this, I pray we will meet there, free of these chains. Until then, my heart remains yours. I froze. He had written to her too. She must have kept this one letter hidden among her own, as though it was the proof that their love was not only in her imagination. And suddenly, I realized their love had never truly ended. It lived in silence, in unsent letters, in secret prayers. A love story forbidden in life, but eternal in spirit. When my grandmother passed away, everyone remembered her as a quiet, dutiful wife. They praised her patience, her calmness, her silence. Only I knew the truth. Her silence had been filled with a love story so powerful it survived time itself. Even now, sometimes, I take out those letters and read them. And when I do, I don't just see my grandmother, I see a young woman, laughing under the mango tree with the boy she loved, their voices alive in a world that never let them be together. So remember this, my dear listeners. Silence does not always mean emptiness. Sometimes it carries the heaviest truths, and the most beautiful ones too. My grandmother's silence was not weakness. It was strength. It was loyalty. It was love that never died. Thank you for listening to this story tonight. If it touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that more souls can join us in discovering the hidden stories of life. Until next time, may your silences carry peace, and may your words carry love.